Hello student. Today we will discuss about the genetic disorder. Basically, genetic disorder is a disease that is caused by an abnormality in an individual's DNA. Abnormalities can range from a small mutation in a single gene to the addition or subtraction of an entire chromosome or set of chromosomes. A mutation is a permanent change in the DNA sequence of a gene. Mutation in a gene's DNA sequence can alter the amino acid sequence of the protein encoded by the gene. Now, understanding about the genetic disorder briefly. Genes are the building blocks of heredity. They are passed from parents to child and are found within the cells of all organisms. An individual's genes are present in large molecules called DNA. They hold DNA, the instruction for making proteins. DNA is made of different combinations of four nucleic acids, that is adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine, which are arranged in different lengths. Proteins do most of the work in cells and move molecules from one place to another, build structures, break down toxins, and do many other maintenance jobs. Sometimes there is a mutation, a change in a gene or genes. The mutation changes the gene's instruction for making a protein, so the protein does not work properly or is missing entirely. This can cause a medical condition called a genetic disorder. Person can inherit a gene mutation from one or both parents. Genetic disorders are classified into three types. Number 1, single gene disorder. Number 2, chromosomal gene disorder. And number 3, multifactorial gene disorder. In single gene disorder, these disorders involve mutations in the DNA sequence of single genes. As a result, the proteins the gene codes for is either altered or missing. Over 4,000 human diseases caused by single gene defects, for example, cystic fibrosis, galactosemia, sickle cell anemia, and so many more. In chromosomal gene disorders, in these disorders, entire chromosomes or large segments of them are missing, duplicated, or otherwise altered. It can be organized into two basic groups. Number 1, numerical abnormalities, which is when an individual missing or either a chromosome from a pair, which is called monosomy, or has more than two chromosomes of a pair, which is called trisomy. And the second type is structural abnormalities, when the chromosome's structure is altered. Some examples of chromosomal gene disorders are Down syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, and Turner syndrome. Third classification is multifactorial gene disorder. These disorders involve variation in multiple genes, often coupled with environmental causes. Some examples are Alzheimer's disease, asthma, hypertension, heart diseases, and etc.